Hey guys, welcome back to Weekly TV. Today we're going to be talking about a number of things, including Tana Mongeau's annoying ass and James Charles's recent scandal. Starting off with Tana Mongeau, I don't even know what to say about her. I've tried giving her the benefit of the doubt for way too long. Throughout every scandal, I tried to justify her actions by being like, oh, she's just young, she's allowed to make mistakes, or that her mental health is suffering and whatnot. I've basically been letting Tana off the hook the same way I had left Trisha Paytas off the hook for years and years on end just because I enjoyed watching her videos. But this is the final straw for me. Literally for the past month, all she's been doing is going out every single night with multiple different groups of people, going out to parties and restaurants and whatnot. And throughout this entire time, everyone online has been letting her know that she's putting herself and other people at risk. But Tana, of course, didn't give a rat's ass about anything anyone had to say and wanted to go out every single night. She even posted this on her Instagram story a couple of nights ago.
Listen, we don't care. Sorry.
Guys, I'm not even a violent person, but watching this story literally makes me want to hit her. Like, I actually can't. But then other people like James Charles started apologizing for going to Laray's huge birthday party, and she figured she might come out with a dumb apology on her story as well. She said, partying/going to any social gatherings during a global pandemic was such a careless and irresponsible action on my behalf. I fully hold myself accountable for this, plus will be staying inside. Actions like that don't deserve a platform, and I want to fully apologize and be better than this. I'm sorry. While Eric and I were referring to past drama in our video, the topic no longer matters. I need to be a better example in person. This is the shittiest apology I've seen in my life, and I've been making tea videos for over a year now, so I've seen quite a few apologies videos. Tana isn't sorry for going to any social gatherings. She's sorry that people are mad. And don't even get me started on this picture. And yeah, I tweeted about it too, okay? Because I'm mad. I'm not even mad at Tana here. Like, yeah, she's not wearing the mask the correct way, but what the fuck is this? Is this girl dumb or is she stupid? I just don't understand this. How many brain cells does this girl have? Sorry, this is turning into a really hateful video. And it's not even that I myself have been the saint throughout this entire quarantine who hasn't seen a single person. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you'll see me hanging out with a friend or two every now and then, but I'm always with the same group of people, and it probably happens less than once a week. I don't hop from party to party, potentially transmitting a deadly disease to hundreds of people. And doesn't Tana have asthma too? Like, she's in a higher risk group, and I bet no one will feel the slightest bit bad for her if she does get the virus. I'm just so fucking over her doing whatever the fuck she wants and then crying and apologizing for it and getting away with it every single time. Her apology to Colin Berry was like probably 1,200 words, but actions speak louder than words, Tana. I guess we'll just have to see what she means by I need to be a better example in person. Let's see if she'll actually stop going out and actually wear a fucking goddamn mask, for God's sake. And now let's talk about James Charles. So there's this 14-year-old kid/TikToker named Ethan Andrew who's come out with a YouTube video claiming that James Charles has made advances towards him knowing he was only 14. His video was deleted by YouTube and then he later re-uploaded it. At the beginning of the video, he wrote, "Dear James, I'm not making this video to cancel you or destroy your image, but simply to get my truth out. I really did enjoy being your friend until you started wanting more from me. Because of you, a part of me will never be the same, and I wish I could say everything, but I'm scared of what you'll do to me." He went on to say, "Me and James started off as friends, then he got comfortable sending me nudes after several times of me asking him to stop. He knew I was 14, but because I was young, he thought he could take advantage of me and control me, and every time I refused to do what he wanted, he threatened to out me." He then proceeded to show receipts that he was indeed speaking to James Charles on Snapchat and Instagram. Alright, so let's get into what he said in the video. Oh, and I have no clue why this guy is here. He said he DM'd James first, just for fun, not thinking much of it. James responds saying, "Why do you keep texting me?" Which is kinda sketchy. Makes me think if Ethan had messaged him before. Ethan responds with a picture of himself. James asks his age. Ethan again responds with a picture. I'm not saying Ethan's lying or that he's telling the truth or anything, but it just seems odd that he was sending all these replies with pictures that disappear instantly on Instagram, leaving no proof as to whether or not he was dating on James or if he had actually given his real age. Which, might I add, even if he were hitting on him, it wouldn't matter. That still wouldn't have allowed James to make any sexual advances on him because he's literally 14 years old. Like, you can't even give consent at that age, even if you wanted to. Ethan says that he told James his age in the picture, and James just replied saying that's very young and asked for his Snapchat. Ethan, being a naive little kid, didn't think much of it and just thought it was cool to have such a big influencer on his Snapchat. But then James started pushing boundaries on Snapchat and making him feel really uncomfortable with the things he was sending. Ethan also said that James was trying to get him to think he was bi or gay or visit him in LA and whatnot.
And when I did say I would come out there, you know, like hang out wise, I said I was gonna come out with him, which is like my brother, like older brother, you know, and he got very defensive and mad about it actually.
He reiterates that he's not making this video to cancel James, he's making it to help other kids who are going through a similar situation.
And to all the parents and everybody watching this video, I'm trying to help you out for the future with your kids.
If this isn't true, I feel really bad for James. It's like he just does not have any luck in the romance department, but also like same. The guy's name just got cleared from the whole Tati, Jeffrey, Shane situation, and now he's getting dragged into a whole other thing. Like, this guy just can't live his life in peace. And I can see all of this leading to him having major trust issues going forward in the future. I think the only question here is whether or not Ethan actually said he was 14 in that deleted Instagram image he sent to James. Ethan could have just blocked him and moved on with his day. I don't know, I just have a hard time believing that Ethan said he was 14 and he didn't show any interest in James, yet James kept pushing farther. He also admits that he thinks he's the TikTok boy James was talking about on Logan Paul's podcast, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I summarized the podcast for you guys, so I'll link that down below. But then when he messaged James about it, James said it was not about him and actually about a boy named Nick. He also said that James told him that if he ever made a video on him, he would come after him and make his life a living hell. And now James is apparently trying to tell Ethan that he told him he was 18.
I'm honestly still uncomfortable to the situation to this day. There's so much more that I could honestly say.
It's also true that Ethan has a famous birthdays account that says he's 15 years old, but the question is whether this account existed when James was talking with him. This video was not taken very well by most people. As you can see, he has likes and dislikes off. It's only a matter of time he turns comments off as well, but he is actually going in and deleting comments because I took a screenshot of this comment and then I accidentally refreshed the page and it wasn't there anymore. The comment says, "This video was put together badly. I don't want to assume anything simply because of how unclear a lot of your points were. You say he would send nudes, then he would reply back with a normal picture and he would leave you unopened, but then on Instagram stories you said he would leave it unopened. A lot doesn't add up, and that's not me saying you're lying, but I think this is a very sensitive subject and James has a reputation of people calling him a predator, which have been proven false. Part of the story you have to come clean about too. If you did say you were 18, that's fine. He was still in the wrong. He would still get arrested, and as you say, it wouldn't be hard to find your age because you're a somewhat public figure." So now, after him deleting comments, there are more positive comments than negative. He also pinned this comment that said, "Man, James fans have the audacity to say this is fake after all the other people came out about what James did to them. It's actually sick that you're so blinded by him. This is a minor with evidence, and with James's history, this isn't much of a shock. Thank you for talking your truth, and I hope this works out well for you." Ethan also posted this video.
I wanted a friendship with this dude. He kept taking it too far. I didn't know what to do. So for everybody saying, "Oh, where's the receipt?" saying, "Oh, you were 14 years old," I don't have it. At the time, I wasn't thinking this would happen. My age is on the internet. I am a public figure. I have 330,000 followers on TikTok. I have a fan base. I have people that care about me. I don't have facial hair. I don't have any facial hair. That? No, I don't look 18 years old. Like, come on, when are we all gonna come together and cancel this dude?
Wait, didn't you say that your intent wasn't to cancel him?
He deserves to be in prison. I'm trying to get kids to speak out on the situation. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. I put my socials in the bio because maybe people want to check me out, you know? Like, you never know.
Wait, but then you just completely negated the fact that the only thing you're trying to do is help others out who are going through a similar situation. Honestly, I have no clue how James couldn't tell this kid is 14. It's literally clear by his maturity level and the way he speaks and types. I really want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. I don't want to speculate about whether Ethan is lying or not, but should he have even gone public about it? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to do a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos 3 times a week. Alright, bye.